Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Wilsonville, Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, June 19th. So hope you all had a great Father's Day yesterday. And I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you. So we'll start off looking at active listings as I always do. Very slow week in terms of new listings in Wilsonville. We only had 3 last week, which is, you can see is certainly a low for the past 6 weeks here, only half of what it was from the week prior. End of the week with a total of 23 homes in total on the market in Wilsonville. You can kind of see that's down a couple from where it was the prior couple weeks. Median price and the days on market for the active listings, you kind of see that's been ticking up over the past 6 weeks. It had a low of 626 6 weeks ago, and the last couple of weeks it's been right at 720,000. The days on market, that has been increasing over the past 6 weeks here. So we had a low of 6 days and we hit 30 days. So that's certainly kind of a sign of a bit of a slowing market for sure. So homes are kind of staying on the market longer than they were, in weeks prior here. So we'll definitely keep our eye on that. Pending sales, so slow week in that regard as well. Only show that we had 3 pendings last week in Wilsonville, and you can see it's that's a low for the 6 weeks, slight low for the 6 weeks. And end of the week at total pendings at 47, which is down, from the weeks prior as well. Kind of has a low. It is a low for the 6 weeks. Median price and days on market for the pendings, you can see it's bounced around a little bit at a low of 651 and hit a slight high this last week at 673,000. And then the days on market for those pendings, that has been kind of inching up a little bit as well. Had a low of 6 days, and this last week came in at 10. So again, kind of another little sign that we are kind of definitely experiencing a bit of a cooling market for sure in Wilsonville. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this info together, I show we had 10 homes go from pending to sold this last week in Wilsonville. Been pretty steady there over the past month or so, up a couple from the week prior, but you can kind of see it's very similar to weeks prior to that. And when I look 4 weeks back of the, basically the most recent month of activity, I show again, this last week had 41 homes had sold over the prior 4 weeks. That's the same as it was, the week prior's reading, and matches kind of a high for the 6 weeks. So, things definitely still selling in Wilsonville. The median price and the days on market for the solds, that has been kind of coming down. You can see we had a high of 700 here a month and a half ago. And this last week kind of fell back to just under 600,000. So 591,000 was the latest median sold price. And then days on market for the solds, it's been between 4 and 5 days. So, things that have been in contract for a while, things that have been pending here, a little over a month, 6 weeks ago, definitely got into contract a little quicker than what we're seeing now. And then finally, weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is the weeks of inventory. Not a ton of movement here overall. I mean, we had a low of 2.1 weeks or just over 2 weeks of inventory. Got up to just under 3 weeks of inventory in this last week. We kind of fell back to, again, about 2.2. So, inventory has not moved a whole lot here over the 6 weeks. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price, you can kind of see that, it's down from where it was, 6 weeks ago. So, things are cooling off a little bit, but still, over asking price. So the last couple of weeks has been right at around 2% over the asking price on average. So by all these metrics, I would say we're obviously still very much in a seller's market, but it's a cooling seller's market, based upon current trends and, the higher interest rate environment that we're currently really seeing the effects of. So I hope that quick update has been helpful to you. As always, I certainly would welcome the opportunity to become your trusted realtor and help you move through life. So just give me a call at 503-680-2065, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have about what's happening in the market and see if I could, help you out in your particular situation. So I thank you for watching and have a great day.